Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Dare to Speak. I want to make an announcement on what so far has been happening with Biden, Joe Biden being in the lead, and a lot of the unrest, you could say, from the Republicans. Now, I made one video on it already, but it was from the Spanish channel, and I had to pretty much had to translate it on what's going on. It just seems very, very immature for people to get upset by thinking that the Democrats are cheating, that people are voting more than once, or things like that, and all this kind of stuff like that. I don't think it's that easy for someone to do some kind of voter fraud on this kind of thing. I don't really think it's that simple. However, I'm open to the possibility of it. But the way that the Republicans are getting upset and going as far as to storm into just storming into buildings in which the Democrats are doing their vote count, and with that type of attitude and that type of hostile type of the way they're just coming at it and just saying, you guys are cheating, you guys better make sure you're counting your votes right, and try to do whatever they can to make sure that the Democrats aren't cheating and things like that. I think it's just so stupid and immature. Of course, I'm not going to say that the Democrats are angels, because they're not. I was very, very upset during the time when Donald Trump was running against Hillary Clinton, and the way a lot of the Hillary, all the ones that were supporting Hillary and the Democrats, most of them were Hispanics. The way they were storming into the buildings and throwing eggs and beating up people and saying, "Don't vote for Trump. He's the next Hitler," and things like that. And then the way the Mexicans were behaving, just punching people, attacking people wearing the Trump hats, just, as a potential target. Let's go beat the fuck out of this guy. Fuck that cracker and this and that. And I never saw such stupidity from the Hispanic race to that degree. I never saw such stupidity. And people wonder why Mexicans or Hispanics in general have such a bad reputation. If you're going to protest against Republicans or someone who's a Republican, going to be a Republican president, or most likely going to win, or whatever like that, I can understand protesting and marching and things like that. I have nothing against that. But to get violent and to start harassing people, throwing stuff at them, and even to go as far as to jump somebody and just beat the living crap out of people, or try to pull people out of their cars to beat the crap out of them, saying "fuck you" and whatever else they might be saying. How in the fuck is that considered to be righteous? That's far from righteous. I mean, both sides are fucked up, in my opinion. Republicans and Democrats. They have their own radicals. Both sides have their own radicals. and both sides need to. They actually need to realize that they need to grow the fuck up. They need to grow up big time. It's very, very dumb. And what bothers me the most on this type of behavior is how it makes people look bad and how immature and the way they behave is just very, very stupid. I don't know for sure who's gonna win, but I don't really think it matters. I think what really matters is for us to become more civilized and not treat each other like crap. It's easier said than done. I understand that. It is. It's easier said than done, but we need to stop being so fucking cynical. We need to stop this stupid, senseless violence that gets us nowhere. All it does is create more problems. That's all it does. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Questions or comments, you know what to do. And to all of you, take care.